living with a chronic disease comes with its own unique challenges. At Provision Data Services, we're here to make that journey simpler, more personalized, and more connected. Our healthcare partners need near real-time monitoring solutions to develop care plans for their patients. We look beyond traditional protocols to ensure clinicians have every option available. Our goal is to equip teams with the information they need to make a difference. Our mission to solve for healthcare providers has led to our care orchestration platform, PROview. This short guide walks an administrator through the process of adding new patients to the active census in PROview in an easy-to-understand, step-by-step manner. Take your time and remember you can pause at any point. Before we begin, confirm two things. PROview is open along with the patient information worksheet you will be updating. Make sure the patient information worksheet is the current worksheet for the patient cohort you want to augment. If you keep a local copy or backup, that's great. It's always helpful to have a fallback. At the conclusion of this guidance, your new patients will be added to your clinic's instance of PROview, and the patient information worksheet will be updated with new patient information. Best of all, you will be fully empowered to capture quality of life insights for all of your patients. When you're ready, add each new patient on a single row directly below the existing list within the patient information worksheet. For every new row, enter at least the patient's first name, last name, sex identifier, date of birth, and unique facility identifier. If available, enter patient email addresses and phone numbers as well at this stage. Their entry makes staff follow-up easier. Be sure to match the exact format used by the other rows. Same column order, same date format, same capitalization. Consistency here prevents import errors and saves time later. Additionally, leave column A, the ID field, completely blank for every new patient. Do not type or generate any IDs yourself. PROview will assign those for you, and entering anything in column A will cause problems during the upload. Save the patient information worksheet after you finish adding the new patient information, one patient per row. We recommend saving the patient information worksheet with the same file name and in the same location. In other words, overwrite the previous version. In so doing, a single file is maintained as the source of truth and avoids confusion. Further, if the patient information worksheet is used across multiple sites, the only instruction to other sites will be to reload the patient information worksheet rather than informing the site of the new location within the local IT system and then requiring the patient information worksheet be reloaded. Next, go back to PROview and look for the star icon in the lower left corner of the screen. If the star is highlighted in blue, that means PROview currently has the older patient information worksheet loaded, the one without your new patients. Click the star, choose Reload, and then select the updated patient information worksheet just saved. If the star is not highlighted, click it and use the file picker to load the updated patient information worksheet. Either way, point PROview to the file you just saved. PROview will scan the patient information worksheet and if it finds new entries, PROview will show a menu listing the new patients by last name then first name. Click Add to Database. The next screen will show your current patient count, how many will be added, and the maximum number of patients authorized within the active contract. Click Add Patients. A final confirmation will present asking to confirm the additions. Click Yes to proceed. After confirmation, PROview will assign unique IDs to each new patient and display them in a table within PROview. At the bottom of that menu, a prompt includes the words, "Click here." Click that prompt to copy all the new IDs to your clipboard. A small banner will display briefly in the top right area of the screen that says Copied. The banner confirms the IDs are ready to be pasted in the patient information worksheet. Now return to your patient information worksheet and find the rows you added. Select the corresponding cells in column A for those rows and paste the IDs you copied from PROview. Use the paste function only. Do not type or invent IDs locally. Do not assume the IDs follow any particular sequence. Paste exactly as copied so each ID lines up with the correct patient row. Save the patient information worksheet again. Overwrite the existing file so this updated worksheet becomes the single source of truth for your organization and remember where you saved it. Finally, reload the patient information worksheet in PROview using the star icon in the bottom left area of the interface. The new patients will now appear in the database. To find them, open the census icon on the left and look under My Clinic in the Pending column. New patients will show up as pending since these newly added patients are awaiting completion of their attributes. At that point, clinicians can open each pending patient and complete the patient attributes section by single-clicking on their patient ID number, closing the list of pending patients and entering the appropriate patient information on the screen. A few quick tips to avoid common mistakes. Always leave column A blank when adding patients. Always match the formatting of existing rows. If PROview does not detect new patients, double-check that you saved and reloaded the correct file. Keep a local backup before overwriting, just in case you need to revert. Finally, when your patient information worksheet has been updated with the new patient ID numbers, remember to share the updated file with all team members who upload the worksheet into PROview or the D-PROm assisted app. You've done the hard part by preparing the patient information worksheet and following the steps carefully. Once the IDs are pasted and the file is saved, the new patients are in the system and ready for clinical staff to complete their records. Great work! This helps the whole team move forward smoothly. And remember, regular interaction by patients through the D-PROm app ensures a two-way connection between the patient and the care team, clinicians, dietitians, and social workers. By reporting patient insights, patients are actively shaping their care and unlocking better health outcomes. For more information and on-demand resources, visit our website, www.provision-data.com. Together, let's empower life and enhance health. Privacy notice. The data presented in this video, names, addresses, phone numbers, etc., is entirely dummy data generated for simulation purposes. It does not reflect real-world individuals or personally identifiable information. Any resemblance to actual persons is purely coincidental.